Welcome to week 25 of Emotional Regulation Insights. Jolene Watson, Dignity Incorporated practitioner, and I have the honor today of interviewing my great friend, Blair Lukan, who is a partner and financial advisor at Edward Jones. And today, I know in the past we've talked about moods versus emotions. So today we're going to talk about the mood of equanimity, which is a lens in which you see the world through. And Blair and I both took an emotional regulation literacy course together, and he brought up equanimity, which was an emotion I had never heard of. So today, Blair, take the floor. Let us know what equanimity is and how you use it as a mood in your daily life.
Yeah, thanks, Jolene, and I appreciate the opportunity. When I think about equanimity, the first thing I would say is the ultimate control is being willing to accept. And think of it as a flexible, playful way of seeing. Equanimity has acquired a reputation. For those that know about it, they think of equanimity as a way of mastering strong or disruptive experiences. It's like the image of the mountain typically is the ideal. But when you look at both Western and Eastern ideas, it's actually quite the opposite. It's the hallmark of a dynamic, flexible consciousness that depends on a ceaseless perspective taking and playfulness. So I'd like to think of equanimity more as a verb than a noun. And it's a process. It's not a goal, and never a doctrine. So to be equanimous means encountering one thing, then another, and another, while paying attention to each with even measure. Equanimity never lets you get caught in the illusion that your sensibility, even your experience, somehow depends on something being one way as opposed to the other. For years, I've thought about water, and I've got this little index card that I keep, and every time I saw a quote or anything about water, I would write it down, and I kept it in my pocket for years. And so here's just some of the things that I've wrote down about water that I think relate to equanimity. So imagine throwing a pebble into water. How does the water respond? The answer is totally appropriate to the force and mass of the input. Then it returns to calm. It doesn't overreact. It doesn't underreact. Water is what it is and does what it does. It can overwhelm, but it is not overwhelmed. It can be still, but not impatient. It can be forced to change course, but it's not frustrated. And it nourishes all things without trying. It's transparent. It sparkles. Uh, it is content with the low places that a lot of people disdain. And when faced with an obstacle, it just finds its way around it or through it. It's unafraid to explore what lies beyond. And to me, that speaks to what equanimity is. And I think in final, again, it's a verb. It's not a place that I ever thought I would arrive to.
Yeah.
But carrying that card around reminds me, okay, the circumstances don't make me. They reveal who I am and where I'm at this moment emotionally. So
Oh, I love that. You always create such a beautiful, calm space. And you're my financial advisor, and I always feel there's this safe space when I walk into your office. And I think that's part of that mood as well. And I really appreciate you sharing today. Next
thank
week,
you.
we're going to dive into conditions as opposed to states and why that's not exactly an emotion. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Thank you again, Blair.
Thanks, Jolene.